YouTube, it's Christopher. I got a PRS SE McCarty 594. You're going to get mad at me though, because I modded the crap out of it because I wanted to. It was basically just something I ordered and I wanted to mod it just to make it kind of unique and look a little bit more like a higher level SE, I guess you could say. So what have I done to this guitar? I put a pair of Seymour Duncan Saturday Night Special pickups in here. I also added the CE model tailpiece in gold, obviously to match the pickups. I put push knobs on these. I also, as you can see, updated the knobs. These are the actual PRS CE model knobs. That's the kind of knobs they put on their very expensive guitars. I think they look way better than the ones that come on the SE models. The bridge itself is supposedly the same as, it's the same materials as the CE models or the core models. However, if you look at them very closely, you'll see that if you compare them, I should say, if you look at the core models versus the SE, the saddles are a little bit different, and the posts that go into the body are absolutely different. As a matter of fact, when I ordered this, it came with its own posts, and they would not fit in the inserts that are in the SE. So it did fit onto the SE posts. So the width allowed it to go into this guitar using the SE brass inserts. What else did I do? Oh, I put locking tuners up here. So these are Klusons. I got in gold. I utilized the original screws that were in the guitar from the factory, just so that I wouldn't strip out the holes with a different screw thread. They're locking tuners. Very cool, keeps the guitar's tuning fairly stable. It doesn't make it perfect because we are dealing with a guitar with a headstock and a nut, and it's a friction point, so no matter what, you're never going to completely eliminate tuning issues. So those locking tuners that I put on here, they're Kluson Revolutions, and they have no collar. So if you look up the Kluson Revolution, there's a couple different types, and you want to get the one with no collar. The model number here is KEDPNCL3. That's the model that fits. They drop right in. I did not use the collars that come with the Klusons. I used the original PRS, so you can see it's silver underneath the gold tuner. And I kind of did that to keep the motif of the silver gold. However, it definitely makes an easy upgrade if you just keep those silver ones in there. But I like the way it looks because it matches the silver and brass kind of bridge thing that's going on. So that's the motif I got going. And it's a pretty killer guitar. It's a mahogany body with a maple veneer. It's got a rosewood fretboard. It's bound. It does not have the fret nibs like you'd see on a Gibson or anything. It's just bound. It's got the bird inlays, three-way toggle switch. The way that I wired these pickups is when you pop this up, this is now in parallel. Same thing with the neck. You pop that up and that's in parallel. So you get some pretty cool tones utilizing those push-push options. Obviously 2 tone knobs down here, which I don't ever use my tone knobs. I could take these off and be just as happy. Some people use them, I don't. So let's hear how this thing sounds, shall we? Let's get up I'm using the John Petrucci, Archetype John Petrucci from the Neural DSP, folks. And this is what we sound with some clean tones. Here we go. Less than 5 minutes of chit-chat. Woohoo! Here's a clean channel on the full bridge pickup. I will also say that I changed the strings and I put Diodario or D'Addario NYXL 11 to 52 is the gauge that I'm using on this guitar. And the reason I did that is this has a shorter scale length. It's 24.594, hence the 594 in the name, which I'm sure you've heard in every video you've seen of this guitar. So I'll spare you those details. Damn it, I went over 5 minutes for chit chat. All right, here we go, clean channel. Now I'm going to hit the push and you'll hear what it sounds like in parallel. So it gives it kind of a more of a chimey tone. Get you closer to a single coil sound without any hum. That's the beauty of a parallel. Instead of doing a split coil, if you split the coils, you'll end up with a 60 cycle hum of using just a single coil. When you go to parallel, you get a fairly similar tone, but you don't get any of the hum, which I prefer. That's parallel. Here's series. So it warms up quite a bit, so you lose that sparkle in the series. Push it down. Here's the middle position. That's both pickups, both in series. And now here's the middle position with just the bridge in parallel. So you hear the sparkle come in a little bit. Now here's with just the neck in parallel. Series. Parallel. So here's what it sounds like with both bridge and the neck in parallel. Both back in series. Okay, now here's the neck pickup in series. Here's the neck in parallel. get a big tone jump using that parallel switch. Let's jump up the gain level here. We're going to put it into like a classic rock type of a gain. It's a patch that I have called Mutton Chops. So this gives you a little idea of what it sounds like in a classic rock type tone. Of course, I'm in the bridge pickup, full series. Here that is in parallel. Middle. Bridge in parallel. Both parallel. Just the neck in parallel. Both back in series. Pretty good. Let's give us the neck position here. Neck in parallel. Okay, let's kick on some high gain. It's a patch that I have called Her Majestic Boom. Nice and beefy, in parallel. It kind of thins out a little bit, but it kind of gets a little more musical at the same time. Certainly in the series, it sounds a little bit more full and thick, but when you put it in parallel, you kind of gain a bit of clarity when you're on a high gain setting like this. So like riffs will pop out a little better. Versus both sound pretty awesome, but the parallel kind of is a little bit cleaner sounding. Sounds very awesome if you ask me. Middle position, this is both in series. Here's with the bridge only in parallel. It's actually very usable as a rhythm channel a rhythm tone with just the bridge and parallel in the middle position. It sounds pretty good. Here's with just the neck in parallel. In the neck position. Neck in parallel. There you go. That's the PRS SE modded to heck with Seymour Duncan Saturday Night Special humbucker pickups. I don't know why. I just wanted this to be gold, so I got the upgraded tailpiece just to kind of suit the motif. I think it looks pretty sick. Fire off in the comments. Let me know what you think. Did I waste my money doing that? Maybe. I mean, the guitar was about $1,000, and I put, I don't know, another $300-400 into it. Made it kind of unique. I like it a lot. Oh, the other thing, did I do that on this one? Yes, I did. So I also updated the output jack with a, oh God, I can never remember what it's called. It's not Tone Pros, it's, sorry, I can't remember. But I upgraded the jack. It's basically got 2 grounds that connect and 2 signals. There's 4 posts inside that connect to that. It makes it much more solid. If you know what it is, tell me in the comment section. I'm sure I'll remember later on. But hey, good to see you, YouTube. It's been a while for me here. Had some life changes happen. I moved into a new apartment, so took me a while to get set up. Still got stuff in storage, but we'll get there. By the way, there's the back of the guitar. I didn't show that off earlier. Just black. The neck, by the way, is pretty thick. I know I waited a while to tell you that, but it's a pretty beefy neck. So if you like thin necks, this is not your guitar. It's not super fat. It's not like unplayably fat, but it feels really comfortable in my opinion. I like this guitar a lot, although I can pretty much play on any neck you put me on. It doesn't bother me. I'm not very picky as far as my neck feel goes, you know, in the profile. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again very soon. I'm going to try to increase my output and get back to it. I got a lot of videos coming up, so keep your eyes peeled for those, and thanks for watching, and hey, I'll see you in the next one. Peace!